Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jeanne, I'm a yoga teacher, and today is ignition flow on the chair. So I published a few weeks ago this ignition flow on the mat, and actually this flow comes from a chair sequence exercise that I got inspired from his name is Major Movement, whatever. He's a French physio on social media. And so, yeah, let me take you through it. It's the best way, according to that physio, to retrain muscles that are atrophied. So if you are looking for a sequence to regain muscles that have been unused for too long, you're at the right place. All right, let's start. So you'll need a chair, a bottle of water, or anything that is like 1 kg more or less. Because my legs are short, I'm using blocks underneath my feet. But if your legs are long enough and you feel comfortable like this, you don't need the blocks underneath the feet. Make sure your feet are parallel, that you sit on the edge of the chair, right? Because when you sit on the back, you have a tendency to slouch. So sit on the edge, feel the sitting bones through your bum, right? So it's the bones on which you're sitting. And it's like they are almost off the chair, but there is enough material to hold you, keep you on the chair. Back straight, of course, face relaxed, the long neck, shoulders down. Feet parallel, ankles underneath the knees. That's why it looks like 90 degrees, more or less, this angle. And yeah, feet parallel. And the width is more or less the hips. Okay. If you want to know more, I have a playlist of chair yoga. I'll put the link at the end. But let's start with this one. So, very simple. It starts with actually a wider stance for your feet, because we're going to inhale, go up, and exhale, roll in, chin to chest, stretch the back of your neck, and roll down. You can keep the hands out or in as you prefer, and you try to go as low as you can. And inhale, roll up. And we're gonna do this a few times. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll in, up. Again. Try to go slow enough to feel your vertebrae. And you know, in between the vertebrae, you also have discs. So if they are crunched, you're going to damage those. So make sure that you lengthen the spine before you move. Exhale down. Inhale up. Relax the shoulders. When you come up, you can even do a slight back bend as we're warming up the spine. I'd say open the legs so your belly and chest can come in the middle. It can be more comfortable like this. If you feel like your diaphragm is being pinched, make sure you exhale before you roll down. That's the trick. So exhale and down. Inhale up. Good. When you've done it about 10 times, you should be warm enough. Now we're going to activate those muscles. So lengthen inhale, and on the exhale, you tilt down and you try to bring the belly really in between those legs, with your back as straight as you can. Always the same. Exhale, go down. Inhale up. You can keep your arms to the side if they are relaxed. If they are tensed, I prefer even you to bring the arms up like this and down. On the way up, go slowly. The goal is to activate your back muscles. So if you go fast, you're not going to really feel them. You're going to take advantage of the momentum, right? So down slowly and up even more slowly. I see you. I gave that class a few times in person already, and I can tell that people have a tendency to take shortcuts, you know, because it looks easy, but it's not. Even I feel it, you know. Very good. So that's the first exercise, okay? It's like 1A, 1B, okay? Or 101, 102. 101 is you roll down, you roll up. 102B is you go straight. My goal in this video, as in my classes, is for you to memorize the sequence I'm giving you, okay? Because you don't want to practice always behind your screen, okay? You should be able to do a few movements that you like, that you enjoy. And if you like the whole sequence, up to you to do the whole sequence the way I give it. Number 2, we're going to lift the heels. So you come on your toes. Maybe you can bring the feet closer a bit and do heels up and down, up and down. Exhale, up and down. Good. You can do between 10 and 30 reps for this. Relax the shoulders. You can do small circles like this in both ways. Smile, length, long neck, shoulders down. The rest of your body should be very free, okay? Only the ankles, like the toes move, the ankles, and a bit the knees. So in between, what we have is the calves, okay? This is to activate the calves. The calves are the muscles that consume the most sugar. So by the end of a meal, when you're sitting at the table and having a meal, by the end of the meal, when you feel that, okay, the glycemic peak is happening, so you feel like your body is having so much sugar that it needs to digest and it's difficult, do that movement, because just contracting the calves like this, it's going to help to consume the glucose, so you're not going to have the glycemic peak as high as if you don't do it. Little tip like this. Okay, I didn't say that cows is the organ that consume the most sugar, but I'm saying that it's the muscle who's consuming the most sugar. The organ that needs most sugar is the brain. That was just a trivia question. Anyways, even if you didn't ask for it, now you know. Okay, so one was the back, second is the heel. Easy, right? Third one, we have knee up and down. Then the other one, knee up and down. Try to lift the knee as high as you can without slouching the upper back, okay? Try to keep the back as high as straight as possible and lift the knee as high as possible. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks, and you may feel tension here. So do it progressively. The more you're going to practice it, the better it's going to feel. I promise. Because you're going to reinforce the hip flexors, the upper thighs, and it's exactly what we need in order to improve even the walk. So if you struggle with walking, do this exercise. It's going to help you to lift the leg and move it forward. Good. Fourth exercise is knee up and straight out. Knee up and exhale and down. So if the knee up is already difficult, maybe you can skip this one altogether for now, but come back to this video later, save and everything, and do it later, because this is the second part of the movement that is very important to do, because it's stretching the hamstrings, and this time we activate the thighs properly. Make sure you breathe while you do it. 10 to 30 reps for each exercise I show you today. You're doing really good. Continue, back straight. Keep breathing. You can relax the arms to the side, place them on your hips, do some chandelier or cactus as you prefer. Okay, good. Now, to stretch those muscles that we activated, and it's a bit unusual, what we're gonna do is we're going to sit on the edge of the chair. Okay, so you see my left bum is completely out of the chair, and I'm going to send the left leg behind. Okay, maybe like this for you is enough. I'm not worried about that. You're going to adjust according to what your body can do. Okay, if you sit with the middle exactly on the edge, it's going to hurt. So maybe put the middle of your body outside even of the chair. Okay, you can always hold the chair with your right hand like this. If the foot is too much to the side, let me show you this. So you see, exactly like this, it can be uncomfortable, but completely like this, no problem. And the weight of the body is still on the chair, so you're not holding onto it. If the foot is to the side, you're not going to feel the same stretch. Okay. This time, what we try to do is send the foot really back in line with your hip. Upper back straight. Yeah, and you should feel here in the left hip something happening. It's a groin stretch. I hope you can feel it. Yes, breathe. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Yes. We tend to compensate when the legs are not strong enough. We compensate with working more the upper body. So that's why most people I do chair yoga with, they have this area very, very tense. That's why I tell you to relax the upper body. Okay, same to the other side. So sit on the edge, a bit over the edge, right foot back, both knees are bent. At the back, I'm on the toes, okay? You can stay with your shoes if you want. And look, if I cannot put my heel down. This is physically impossible. So back straight and send the knee back as if you were trying to straighten the back leg. I'm not saying you should straighten the back leg. It's the idea so you can really stretch this time the right side. And you see the left leg is completely resting on the chair, so you're not holding on to your own weight. It's a lot more comfortable and easy than having to hold on to it when we do mat yoga. Good. Breathe, relax, and slowly come back. Very good. Okay. Then that's when we are going to use our 1 liter weight. If you have 2, even better. Go back to your position with feet parallel, heels underneath the knees, and as wide as your hips. Back straight. Keep your upper arm along your body, and the elbow doesn't move forward or back. Okay? Yes, we're going to simply work the biceps. Here, can you touch with the other hand, if you only have one, how it's contracting and how you're re-educating yourself muscly wise to move and to carry weight. It doesn't look like it's much, right? But it's very, very nice. Okay, same with the other side. Position yourself. Make sure that you tilt the pelvis so the belly comes in. You still breathe naturally with a normal flow. Good. So yeah, let me recap first the few steps. So we start with the back, okay? 1A, 1B. Then number 2, the heels. Number 3, the knee. Number 4, knee and heel. Knee and heel the other side. Okay. Then stretch. Number 5. 6, we have this. Then we can add a couple more for the upper back. So one bottle in or weight in each hand, and you do this chandelier, and you try to really open more than just straight like this. You try to send the elbows behind, and you should feel your shoulder blades. They come and kiss, you know, like they really get closer, and it's very, very nice. If you can do 10 reps and it doesn't do anything, like you don't feel it, maybe put more weight. So it's a 2-liter bottle or 1.5, who knows. Open and close. It's better to start under your limit than to start over and hurting yourself. I mean, it's completely logical, but still worth saying. After 10 reps, if you're good to go, you're fine. Then you carry the weight like this behind your head, and you're going to lift up and down. Keep your head straight forward. And this is very good for the triceps. So it's the muscle here. Let me show you when you get closer up. See this muscle here. This is really what helps you to do then planks and push-ups and things like that. So it's very much complementary to carry weights. Okay, to carry weights like this is not enough. You need also to balance it out and activate and work the muscles at the back of the upper arm. So forward for the shoulders and for the triceps. Okay, so let's recap one more time. Roll down for the back and then straight. 1A, 1B. Okay. 2, heel. 3, knee. 4, knee and straight. Knee and straight. 5, stretch. 6, biceps. 7, chandelier. 8, back. And 9, this is a 9-step sequence, just so you know. And you should try to stand up and sit down. Stand up and sit down. Activating the muscles in your legs, in your pelvis, in your core. Keeping the upper body straight. With whether it's age, an accident, surgery, whatever happened to you, too much weight, whatever, really. You tend to forget that you can stand up like this. And because at some point you hurt your back or whatever, and you start standing up like this, you forget that like it becomes a new habit, right? So now it's to show you that actually now you can. This is why you did all the exercises before, and now they allow like you. It's like regaining consciousness that you can actually stand up. So do it 10 times, 20, 30, until it's so easy that you do it even carrying the weights with you. So position your feet correctly. If they are too much back, it's not so easy, you may fall forward. If it's too much forward, you're never gonna come on your feet. If it's too wide, it's a bit weird. If it's too close, you may lose balance once up. If the feet are open like this, it's a bit weird. I mean, it looks like a dancer. Feet inside, not so easy. So really find the optimal position for your feet and your legs to come up. Okay. Well, I hope you learned a lot in this 9-step flow for chair yoga. If you like this video and this way of teaching, please put a thumb up. It's always nice. If you want to see more videos like this, here is the playlist I told you about with all the chair yoga videos I compile on this playlist on YouTube. And most important, please subscribe. Okay. And if it was too easy for you, maybe check the full ignition flow. The video is there. Cheers, have a great day, see you next Wednesday.